Hey there. So I am going to do a pick a card reading this evening. I have three piles here. I have three different stones. Um, this isn't really about each different stone. My intention is to hold the stone, feel any messages, any vibes coming through, which will certainly involve the energy of the stones. Um, and then, yeah, just tell you what I get and look at the cards. And I do have additional tools set out. I have some oracle cards, I have some charms. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first stone is red tourmaline. The second stone, number two, second pile, is epidote. The third is stitchite, purple. Okay. In the first comment under this video, there'll be timestamps so that you can easily pop, right to the stone you've chosen. The thumbnail will have a photo of the three stones sitting together in order so you can, think about your choice, look at the photo, and it is my thought, and we'll see how it goes. It's my thought that at the end I will maybe do a brief message for everyone that watches, something that may perhaps draw all of the readings together. My intention is to just, once the reading is done, to leave the stones available and in my site and the cards as well, so that yeah, might perhaps be able to draw on them. Okay, so let me pause this video and I'll be right back. Okay. Hey there. So the first pile is the red tourmaline, and it's so pretty. The lighting I have really doesn't do it justice. It looks almost like, I don't know, magic in the snow. It's so, it does have that I'm picking up like just this kind of ethereal feeling of, yeah, yeah. I mean, I know the colors wouldn't suggest it, but I'm just I'm just getting this feeling of being surrounded by shimmering light, shimmering protection. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also getting the feeling, I have to say it because it came to mind. Um, I'm getting this feeling of like Snow White. Gosh, it's been a long time since I thought of this story, but Snow White was asleep for a long, long while. As if her, you know, she was held in some sort of state of protection. But when the time was right, and yeah, the circumstances, the conditions were perfect, that to she woke to be able to move forward into, what she wanted, her desires, her goal. I don't really want to put it quite like that, but I get this definite feeling of things being held in abeyance for a bit, but the goals have been protected and nurtured in a very quiet way, and that I get the feeling that it's time, that the time to wake is is very, very soon, perhaps now. The bell sitting on top is this one. That means anything to you. Okay, Okay, so let's see what the cards are. This is from Ancestors and Guardians. Okay, this card, Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Okay, it's the first. I don't really have anything set up to put these up. I did not plan ahead very well today. Okay. The second card I have is Go to Sea. And then I have one tarot card. I thought I would do that. I know I'm more of an oracle person. Ooh, okay. The Daughter of Staffs. So that would be like the Page of Wands. So, okay, this is really interesting. So the Hunter is talking about discerning what fears and what your fears and desires are, and perhaps that was my feeling of with the stone of maybe things being held in abeyance for a bit because there has been a need to become clear, and clear about what one's goals are, what your goals are, and to acknowledge, because sometimes we're afraid of actually getting what we want. Maybe it's not fear. Maybe it's about deserving, feeling of deserving to live, to receive what we want. So that does seem to be, a message of examining perhaps where one's own inner blocks are. The Go to Sea, to the sea actually is what it says. Definitely suggests, actually this almost feels like, it almost feels like that period of having gone into the emotion of it all and emerging from the depth of doubt into fresh air and sunshine. And emerging. And this all feels very, very gentle, just like Snow White. I don't remember the whole story of Snow White, but I'm just that portion of it I spoke of, just waking after that time of depth and healing. Okay. And then the final, the Daughter of Staffs. So of Wands, of awaking with an energy, emerging with an energy to move forward. It's really, it's an energy. It's not so much like, it's not a person. It's just the it is a confident desire to move forward. It's a more yes, it is a more physically, it's a physically realized readiness to move forward. Okay. Yeah, not just an energy, it's actually ready to take the step. All right, let me get one oracle card and for you, just any additional message. For the first pile, the one just flipped out, so I'm gonna pick it up. It did land on the floor, but that's okay. Okay. I don't have the best space set up here. Okay. Mm. Okay, you have growth. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. How pretty. And I think it's really interesting that the tree is growing out, kind of in the middle of the water. That there has been a necessity, may still be, you might still be in it a bit, but the emerging is in process. And so there we are. I like these little bubbles here. It almost feels like drops of water, like beautiful, beautiful globes that have come from the water and are now becoming realized. Little dreams realized in the sunshine. And there we have the butterflies. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope this was, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, let me just pause this. Hey there. So this is for pile number 2, stone number 2, which is the epidote. And this stone, oh my gosh, it looks quite dark. It looks like it could be black. It's actually this very, very, very deep green. And oh, it's a really interesting stone. The feeling I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to tell you the first thing that popped to mind when I actually put the stone down on my desk to, prepare to make this video. I'm sorry, it's a stone. My thought was like, wow, that's a scrying stone. Now, mind you, it's not like I've scryed with stones. It's not like that, but that was what came to mind. And okay, the feeling I'm getting is just I am getting this feeling of kind of encompassing one's gifts, becoming aware of one's gifts and talents. It doesn't have to be scrying or anything to do with that in that way, but that's how it's being described to me. Just kind of really being brave enough to open up to it, to see it, and to acknowledge that it's part of your expression, whatever it is. I mean, this waking, it could be to a talent in some regard. It just, I don't know, just waking to an expanded, realizing your worth in an expanded way. That's what I'm getting from stones. It's quite a nice stone, I'm going to tell you right now. The bell I had sitting with it, I had a different bell for each one. Perhaps that's your wake-up call. Okay. And I do have 3 different cards. The first one is Earth Guardian. Interesting that it's green. Stay rooted and grounded. I did feel a lot of power with this. So, yeah, I think, I don't think this is like this is not about being like a reprimandy kind of card. Just, it's more just to, as you become more and more aware of your confidence, just pull it in and be it all. Don't, It's because it's not because it's you. It comes from within you. It's not just a mask that you're going to wear. I think what this card is saying is to well, of course, it is good to stay rooted and grounded, but to realize that this is something that has grown with you, through you, within you. Okay, it's lovely. I love when it's green. That's so cool. The second one is called A Change in the Wind. Looks like the wind's blowing from north to south. So the energy that the changes that are coming are not only coming from within you, they are also something that's coming in a channeled way as well. So embodying this, it's more than just the physical form. It feels like you're going to be embracing more of the entirety of you. And I know this is all sounding very esoteric, and I mean, I happen to love that kind of stuff, but it can also be interpreted in a physical sense too, of even in a work-related situation, just coming into yourself, coming into your own with regard to what you produce, what you do. So I just wanted to put that in there. Okay, so to apply, and we have the Emperor. That's just a gorgeous card. And what it's really saying to me is have a calmness and a mastery, a calm mastery of this more expanded you, this more expanded role. There is no reason to, I have to wonder what you have to do to be deserving of this, or to prove that you're worthy of it. No, that's happened already. You already are. We have a balance of physical and more internal, yes, life force. There is great positioning with divine, and being in harmony with nature. So this seems like a really nice time for you. Very nice. And I think the main message is to remain calm and be assured that you deserve any rewards that you are receiving. And also, I want to say that you are capable of anything that might even seem like, big. Your any life circumstances that might feel that way. You have the mastery. Just remain calm and be rooted and grounded. Okay. So actually, I'm going to get one more. I'm going to get an oracle message for you. One last one to go with this. Please, one last message for the epidote. Those that chose the epidote. Wow. Okay. Inner peace. Cultivate inner calm through meditation or mindful practices. I let go and have faith. And I do get, I was really getting that feeling from this read. I mean, I think it could be applied in many different ways in different lives. So this is not predictive as far as you're going to go, you're going to meet this person and whatever. No, it's not like that. This is just about energy. But the message is to just realize you have it in you to really achieve anything asked of you. Just be calm, centered, and actually I'm getting here, don't be ashamed or afraid to take that pause, to take that time to think about an answer, think about an action. Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay, and be back with the third. Hey there. All right, we're to the last one, the Stitchite. And it's a pretty stone. It's purple. And yeah, it's a chalky feel to it. When I was setting up, I chose 3 stones that spoke to me. This one's a nice one. I'm feeling it. And a couple of them gave me an image. This one gave me the image of the Empress tarot card. Now, it's not a deck that I currently have. I did have it, I think it's like something like the Hansen deck. I can't recall. But that particular Empress card, she was really confident, really at ease, and she was holding a rabbit. It was the rabbit that made me, I immediately got rabbit feeling about this stone, oddly enough. It was a message that was coming through. I'm going to tell you, it feels really good, and I'm feeling just a great sense of almost like, I don't know, not an exhale, just being in a place of realizing that that releasing control is actually the most powerful thing way to be. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to pick it. I'll pick it up again, but I want to see what else is coming through. You actually had, none of the other ones got this, but this white feather came to you as well, which is, I think it's just this lovely message of spiritual support, divine support, perhaps very strongly, perhaps a message either from your guides or angels, or perhaps ancestors, people that you have loved that may be in a different realm at this time. The bell that was sitting next to your stone, each one had a different bell. This is yours, so here we go. I have a great feeling about this. Okay, your cards, I have 3. Your Angels and Ancestors card is a trader, not traitor, trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Very Empress. I know this is a guy, but very Empress, because Empress does really trust the flow. Creates in a feeling of trust. I feel like no fear. There's no fear with the Empress. She's just totally at ease, not feeling like she needs to grasp onto anything. It's just basically allow the flow. Your next card is time for a nap. And yeah, okay. Well, that's really much like, as I was just saying about the Empress not really needing to grasp and strive, but just to be in the flow. I think that's kind of an extension of this. That it says time for a nap, and surely rest, proper rest, is important for each of us. I think moreover, this is saying though that that if you have been really pushing, really striving, I think this is a message saying that it's time to let go of so much pushing effort. Just let go, let God, and just trust that you will always be there to do what you need to do. You will always be inspired to take the action necessary. That it's time to relax about the worry of it all. That's what I'm picking up. And you did get the feather, so I think there's like a punctuation on that. Okay, and I have one tarot card. Oh, okay. This kind of fits what I was just saying. It's the Nine of Wands. And this is definitely a card of, okay, it might not have been easy to get where you are, but you did whatever you've done it bravely. You've done it with a lot of dedication. And now it is time to just take a beat and assess where you are, and realize there is no need to keep up that level of activity. That you got it. Okay, I'm gonna get one oracle card for you for the rest of this message. Please, just for the Stitchites. And you have patience. Beautiful things take time. Let yourself grow stronger in waiting. Okay, so I think that's what it's saying. I think you have actually done all that you need to do to push forward at this time. Just give it a pause. Let the soup simmer a little bit. I know I'm putting it in cooking terms. I'm not trying to make this about cooking, but there is a point where you just need to step back and realize you added everything you can add to the soup. Now let it simmer, because it gets better over time. Okay, so there we go. You know, I'm just gonna say this, that I kept bringing up the Empress. I just glanced down at the cards from the last pile, and the Emperor tarot card was in that pile. It's up to you. You might want to look at pile number 2, the Epidote, um, if you wish. But for now, be well, and I'm going to pause this part. Hey there. So this is for everyone that watches, if you choose to watch this section. I just wanted to do one last one. I didn't pre-choose any cards for this. I just, you know, it came to mind, and this happened, oh gosh, maybe a month or so ago, 6 weeks. We didn't have, it wasn't quite snow, it was like ice, but I got a few photos of these little ice crystals, and they were perfect, perfect, beautiful stars, little 6-pointed stars. I couldn't quite believe it. I'm always amazed by snowflakes, how gorgeous they are, and just how amazing the world that we live in, that we we are blessed to co-create with. How gosh, how rich and wonderful it is, and in many ways. I'm you know, I chose this stone. This stone is, you know, cut. Obviously, it didn't grow this way, but I just thought it was so pretty. You know, something about the feel of the stone is just very soothing. And maybe I brought up that perfect star snowflake. Wasn't even a snowflake. It was amazing. Maybe I brought it up because it's I think I often lose sight of the immense in creativity that this earthly plane offers, and just it's amazing. And yeah, I thought I would just get a couple of cards for I don't know. You know, it's a new year, and often New Year's are times of reflection, and you know, it's not always the easiest transition from one year into the next. Many times we're just glad the last year was over, but I'm just I'm not even sure what these cards will say, but I'm just going to get a couple of cards. Okay. Let me just get both of the cards I was looking for. So I'm getting just 2 different decks. Okay, and I'll take both. I have 2 cards here. All right, so I have 3 in total. The first card I got was is Dry Desert, and I think it's I like this resilience and looking toward the new. And she doesn't seem desperate. she seems very strong. She does not seem affected by the dryness of the desert. In fact, she seems to be looking toward the sun. Okay, let's see what else we have. A dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Okay. 22. Number 31. And the last card is number 19. Be loyal to what you love. I just, you know, back to the beauty of the snowflake. I think that when in a busy world that we live in, it's very really densely populated by information, by objects, by stuff, lots of stuff. It is, I feel that this message is speaking to the calm, and to being centered with one's inner core, inner truth. As if, you just imagine, nothing else is around. Just imagine it's just being you and you. And then be selective about what you let in to your energy field and what you lend energy to. Okay. You know, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this, and be well, be happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.